in the practices that we had 6 practices since the North Carolina game, and Jason was actively involved in all 6 of those, which is certainly the first time this season that he's been able to take 6 in a row. Many of the games he was limited to, say, 1 practice a week, but so that in itself, as much as his performance on the field today, which is a product of his being able to be at practice, but just really the fact that he was able to do that is certainly a very positive thing for him and encouraging. When Jason's had a setback, it's been early in the week. It's knocked him out of the practices early in the week, and then there have been a couple that probably there was some carryover from the incident early in the week where he wasn't able to finish the game. But so those are certainly positives. You know, we would hope that maybe it's a sign of healthier days ahead for Jason, and not just as a football player, but just on a quality of life issue, which is what we want for him more than just the football part. And then obviously for him to have a good productive day like today verified what we've said on other occasions. Then when he's really ready to go, he's one of the better players on our team. And certainly he was, with Mike Johnson not dressing for the game and Cedric coming out of the game early, it was sure good that he was able to step in and give us the production that he did today. Yes.
You had mentioned something about earlier this week about getting the passing game going. How do you think they did today, and did they live up to your expectations? Passing game.
Yeah, I thought they did all right today. As with everything, I thought that, as I said, I thought it's a good win. I'm not, try to be killjoy or throw cold water on the parade. I thought it was a good win. It's a good win to get this month started, and that's what it was. Probably nothing more, nothing less. We know that tougher tests are coming, but that some things were accomplished today to give us good expectations about where the team might be able to meet those tests.
Cedric stayed in uniform. What do you know about that? Could he have gone back in?
He came up. We discussed. Bless you. We discussed the possibility of his going back in the game, and decided under the circumstances that there's probably not enough to be gained by virtue of that, other than I appreciated his wanting to play as all players want to do. I appreciated that fact, but thought we had to use a little bit of prudence in that circumstance too.
Talk about Schmidt's play to start, a couple plays actually, to start the third quarter.
Yeah, Brennan and Chris together for the last 6 practices have really tried to set a standard of practice effort, of performance, and that's what leadership's about. It's not about having team meetings or bake sales or all that. It's about setting a standard, and they really tried to do that, and their play certainly stood out today. And both of them were disruptive in the backfield, and Brennan in particular got us off to a very good start. So that's a very positive when a player who's put as much into it during his career, but certainly all week long, in trying to set a standard, and then to be able to confirm that to the rest of the team by real production. I think that's a very good thing for a team.
It's not win or losses, but is Nate Lyles more of one of the fierce players that you've ever coached?
That puts him up against some pretty tough competition. I think that probably we won't be handing out the Hall of Fame ballots quite yet in that circumstance, but he likes it, that's for sure. I mean, he's our kind of guy. He's got a real taste for it, and he's got a taste for contact, and he's another one of the players here who in the last 10 days or so has really tried to set a standard of just how you not just how you play in the game, but how you prepare to get ready to play well in the games.
Did you use the safety blitz more than you have in the past? Looked like Lyles and Franklin blew up some running plays.
Well, we did try to get them involved. They're pretty aggressive. Nate's as we were just discussing, he's an aggressive player, and one of the things that we try to do is take advantage. You try to play to your strengths and manage your weaknesses, and he is an aggressive player, so we want to try to give him a chance to be aggressive.
4 wide receivers set a lot early. What if Covington and Ogletree kind of brought? Are you gaining more confidence in them every week?
Yeah, somewhat. I think it's more as much a case of them gaining confidence in themselves. And I talked to Maurice there at one time. He had a drop, and that was a confidence play because he was body catching the ball. And when you don't, I said, hey, you have to have more confidence in your hands to catch rather than catch it on your body. When you're a body catcher, the ball gets knocked off of you, and that's a learning lesson for him too. But it's a learning lesson in the circumstance, but it's also got to be a learning lesson in terms of you have to have enough confidence to do it the right way. So, but tonight should give them both a little bit of confidence. They had some production,